Apparently, millennials as a generation, which is a group of people who were born approximately 1984 and after.
As millennials, you are part of a generation that possesses immense potential. But many of you face unique challenges on your path to success. Today, I want to discuss 4 crucial factors that may be hindering your journey. That from Simon Sinek.
Are tough to manage. And they're accused of being entitled and narcissistic, and self-interested, unfocused, lazy. And because they confound leadership so much, what's happening is leaders are asking the millennials, what do you want? And millennials are saying, we want to work in a place with purpose, love that. We want to make an impact. And yet, for some reason, they're still not happy. And that's because there's a missing piece. What I've learned is that I can break it down into 4 pieces, right? There are four things, 4 characteristics. One is parenting, the other one is technology, the third is impatience, and the fourth is environment. The generation that we call the millennials, too many of them grew up...
The first reasons why many millennials struggle to achieve success is lack of focus. In today's hyper-connect world, distractions are everywhere, constantly pulling our attention away from what truly matters. The key is to identify your core goals and prioritize them. Make a conscious effort to eliminate distractions such as social media or excessive multitasking that prevent you from devoting your full attention to your pursuit.
Subject to, not my words, failed parenting strategies, where, for example, they were told that they were special all the time. They were told that they could have anything they want in life, just because they want it. Some of them got into honors classes, not because they deserved it, but because their parents complained. And some of them got A's, not because they earned them, but because the teachers didn't want to deal with the parents. So you take this group of people, and they graduate school, and they get a job, and they're thrust into the real world, and in an instant, they find out they're not special, their moms can't get them a promotion, and by the way, you can't just have it because you want it, right? And in an instant, their entire self-image is shattered. And so you have an entire generation that's growing up with lower self-esteem than previous generations.
The second reason is our desire for instant gratifications. We live in an age of convenience where everything is available at our fingertips. However, true success often requires delayed gratifications. It's essential to embrace the journey, be patient, and understand that sustainable success takes time. Develop the habit of setting long-term goals and breaking them down into smaller, achievable steps. This way, you'll build resilience and stay committed to your visions.
The other problem, to compound it, is we're growing up in a Facebook, Instagram world. In other words, we're good at putting filters on things. We're good at showing people that life is amazing even though I'm depressed, right? Now, let's add in technology. We know that engagement with social media and our cell phones releases a chemical called dopamine. That's why when you get a text, it feels good, right? It's why we count the likes, because we know when you get it, you get a hit of dopamine, which feels good. It's why we like it. It's why we keep going back to it. Dopamine is the exact same chemical that makes us feel good when we smoke, when we drink, and when we gamble. In other words, it's highly, highly addictive, right?
Fear of failure is another significant factor that holds many millennials back. The fear of making mistakes or not meeting expectations can be paralyzing. But it's important to recognize that failure is a natural part of growth and success. Embrace failures as valuable learning experience that propel you forward. Surround yourself with supportive network, seek guidance, and maintain a growth mindset. Remember, every successful person has encountered setback along the way.
We have age restrictions on smoking, gambling, and alcohol, and we have no age restrictions on social media and cell phones. You have an entire generation that has access to an addictive, numbing chemical called dopamine through social media and cell phones as they're going through the high stress of adolescence. Why is this important? What's happening is because we're allowing unfettered access to these dopamine-producing devices and media, basically it's becoming hardwired, and what we're seeing is as they grow older, too many kids don't know how to form deep, meaningful relationships. Their words, not mine. They will admit that many of their friendships are superficial. They will admit that their friends, that they don't count on their friends, they don't rely on their friends, they have fun with their friends, but they also know that their friends will cancel on them if something better comes along. Deep, meaningful relationships are not there because they never practice the skill set, and worse, they don't have the coping mechanisms to deal with stress. So when significant stress starts to show up in their lives, they're not turning to a person, they're turning to a device, they're turning to social media, they're turning to these things which offer temporary relief. We know, the science is clear, we know that people who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook.
Lastly, many millennials struggle because they lack of clear sense of purpose. It's crucial to find meaning and fulfillment in what you do. Take the time to reflect on your passions, values, and the impact you want to create. Define your why, the purpose that drives you. When you work along lines with your values, you'll find greater motivations and resilience to overcome challenges.
Right? These things balanced. Alcohol is not bad. Too much alcohol is bad. Gambling is fun. Too much gambling is dangerous. Right? There's nothing wrong with social media and cell phones. It's the imbalance. Right? Now you add in the sense of impatience. Right? They've grown up in a world of instant gratification. You want to buy something, you go on Amazon, it arrives the next day. You want to watch a movie? Log on and watch a movie. You don't check movie times. You want to watch a TV show? Binge. You don't even have to wait week to week to week. Right? Instant gratification. You want to go on a date? You don't even have to learn how to be like, hey. You don't even have to learn and practice that skill. You don't have to be the uncomfortable one who says yes when you mean no and says no when you mean no, but yes when you don't have to swipe right. Bang, I'm a stud. Right? You don't have to learn the social coping mechanisms. Right? Everything you want, you can have instantaneously. Everything you want, instant gratification. Except job satisfaction and strength of relationships, there ain't no app for that. They are slow, meandering, uncomfortable, messy processes. And so I keep meeting these wonderful, fantastic, idealistic, hardworking, smart kids. They've just graduated school. They're in their entry-level job. And I sit down with them and I go, how's it going? They go, I think I'm going to quit. I'm like, why? They're like, I'm not making an impact. I'm like, you've been here 8 months. You know? It's as if they're standing at the foot of a mountain and they have this abstract concept called impact that they want to have in the world, which is the summit. What they don't see is the mountain. I don't care if you go up the mountain quickly or slowly, but there's still a mountain. And so what this young generation needs to learn is patience. That some things that really, really matter, like love, or job fulfillment, joy, love of life, self-confidence, a skill set, any of these things, all of these things take time. Sometimes you can expedite pieces of it, but the overall journey is arduous and long and difficult.
In conclusion, millennials possess immense potentials, but achieving success requires focus, delayed gratifications, overcoming the fear of failure, and finding a clear sense of purpose. Embrace these principles and you'll be well on your way to reaching your goals. Remember, success is not an overnight journey, but a lifelong pursuit. Remember, success is within your reach. By addressing these 4 factors, you can overcome the challenges and unlock your true potential. Stay motivated, stay focused, and keep striving for greatness. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Bye for now.